Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Ayla if you're new. Today's video we're going to be talking a little bit about, I know that's upside down, but basically this is called Alya skin. I really hope that I'm saying that right. I had to look everywhere to make sure that I was saying it right, but it's Alya skin as far as I'm aware. They did send me these products to review, so I didn't pay for them, but they're not compensating me for this video, and obviously all opinions and experiences are my own. So we just wanted to get that out there before we say anything. As you can see, I do have a little bit of fake tan on because we're coming into that time of year and I'm sick of being pale. But I don't have anything else on my face. Like, I literally don't even have my eyebrows on. So I just wanted to start this video. This video isn't going to be like a first impressions because I really don't think that is fair to this kind of a product. So when they got in touch and asked if I would like to review it, I thought, well, why not? And they actually sent a really lovely box over. Not half bad. So what I've decided to do is I'm going to do like a week-long test of this, at least a week anyway, and then we'll see, because within the week I'll be able to see if I'm going to react negatively to anything. I do have relatively sensitive skin. It doesn't go crazy or anything like that, but it can break out. It's something that's obviously come on with age, because I used to be able to literally put anything on my face and it wouldn't bother me, but like I say, it's come on with age obviously, and if you're in your 30s like I am, skincare is like becoming more and more important part of my life. So anyway, I'm going to go through what we've got. Then what I'll do is over the course of the next week I will sort of put in clips of like what everything looks like when I'm using it and stuff like that, and then what we'll do is I'll come back after the end of the week and we'll see if there's much difference in my skin. Before we do anything, I'm going to come in and I'm going to show you my skin. Come in and I'm going to let you see, because obviously if I'm away back here with these beauty lights, a lot of the time it can hide, you know, what's actually going on in your skin, whereas if I come in close like that, my lighting situation is pretty decent, that when I get in close you can actually see what's going on. So I've been breaking out quite a lot down here. My skin has improved hugely, don't get me wrong, but kind of up on my cheek area, around about my chin. A lot of these are marks as well, so we'll see if they'll help kind of dissipate these marks. Up in here, my nose is really congested. If I'm looking over here because I'm looking at my viewfinder, and my forehead, my dry skin isn't too bad, so we'll see if it'll help with that. But I mean, I have been breaking out on my forehead, which is really weird for me. I don't normally break out on my forehead, so we'll see. You know, I'll do that same comparison again in a week's time and we'll see if it's made any difference. Okay, so it looks like we have a foaming cleanser. So this is Alya Skin Foaming Micellar Cleanser. It's infused with witch hazel, watermelon seed oil. Rejuvenates and hydrates, and you can use it daily. Obviously made in Australia. It's got like a pump, so it actually foams before you don't foam it up, it foams for you. Obviously we've got the clay mask. It doesn't actually say, it is a clay mask, so I would say a couple of times a week. I'll maybe use it 3 times just to give it a fair go, and I know my face can handle masks. We have a pomegranate exfoliator facial scrub. I've been looking for a really good facial scrub. That's what it looks like there. Oh, it's got a good grit to it. It feels gritty enough. It doesn't feel too gritty, and I can feel that it's really doing something at the back of my hand. Again, it's got a slight fragrance. This one's got a little bit more of a perfumey fragrance. Now that, I don't mind too much. I don't think it's necessary, but I don't mind too much because you are literally, it's going to be on your face for like a couple of minutes at most. You've got a little washcloth. I have about 5 million washcloths, but you can never have too many. We have a vitamin C serum. I love a good vitamin C serum. Plastic bottle, so 1 to 2 pumps on cleansed skin. Kakadu plum, desert lime, finger lime caviar, and lily pilly, plus hyaluronic acid. Just a little pump bottle like that. That really doesn't have a smell at all. It's a nice sort of consistency. Nothing crazy out of the ordinary. We like that. And then finally we have their moisturiser. Australian native berries moisturiser with macadamia oil to hydrate, restore and replenish your skin. I need that. I need hydration. I have a dry skin. Dry broken out skin is such a nightmare because you don't want to aggravate the skin, but you want to dry out the breakouts, and oh god, it's just a pest. So it's white, so there's no sort of colors or anything like that in it. Yeah, no, I'm not getting a smell of this at all, so that makes me really happy, because this is going to be the thing that stays on your face. This and this are going to be the two things that stay on your face, and if they're going to cause problems, then obviously that's not good. So, like I said, I'm going to start today. Today is the 4th of March. I'm going to start this today, run it for a week, and just see how we go. If anything happens in between times, I will obviously come back. You know, like if I've taken a reaction or anything like that, or if my breakouts have gotten worse or anything like that, I will obviously discontinue use and come back. But for now, I'm just going to say that I'm just going to start, and we're just going to see how we get on. Hey guys, so I am back. It has been around about a week. I actually can't remember what day I started filming this video on, so yeah, showing a little bit of results. I wouldn't like to call it results because we weren't doing it with like a goal in mind, and it's not really been long enough to see any proper long-term results. So what I'm going to do is, first and foremost, because it'll be sort of fresh from the video previous, I'm just going to show you, don't mind my cold sore. I did in the process of this week get a cold sore. That has nothing to do with the products, it's to do with me being run down. I'm going to come in. I'm a little bit less tanned than I was obviously at the start. I do sort of keep my face tan up a little bit, but I am obviously, so you'll be able to see more marks that maybe weren't as visible before. But I just want to give you sort of an overview of what my skin is looking like now. Couple of marks here, but there's no active breakouts. My cheek here is definitely cleared. This little sucker's hanging on for dear life. I caught it with my nail, and it's actually like a little sort of cut with a scab on top of it. Lovely, I know. But my chin is a little bit better. It's still got a couple of little breakouts on it. This side of my face is definitely a lot clearer. I mean, we'll see by the before and afters, because obviously I could say, oh yeah, it looks a lot clearer, but it might not actually be that much clearer. My dry skin, I have a couple of patches of psoriasis on my forehead, and nothing really helps them, because that is not a skincare issue. It is a autoimmune disorder, and I will say that these are the clearest they have been in a really long time. There's like a tiny little bit there and a tiny little bit there, and here is just kind of discoloration. Whether or not this has had anything to do with that, I don't know, but it is the only thing I'm using. That is what it's done to my skin. You can see that, that's what we can see, tangible. Now I want to talk a little bit about the products. I didn't use a massive amount of the cleanser, purely because I don't tend to wash my face at night, in the morning. Well, I do. That sounds really weird. I do, but I do it with just water. I don't put anything on my face, because this, as long as I've washed my face at night, there shouldn't be anything on my face. So I tend to just use a washcloth and hot water. If there is any residue, then I'll use a wash. So I've only really been using this at night, and you can see it's barely used anything, and I'm talking one pump. I think I used a little bit much when I did my sort of demo of it, but yeah, I think this will last you a really good amount of time. I have only been, like I say, one pump, and I've probably used it once a day most days. I wouldn't say takes makeup off or anything like that. It's just a nice sort of refreshing cleanse. Then we have the scrub, actually is in my shower, because I really like it. I just like a physical exfoliator. I use it on the tops of my arms as well. It is gentle enough to use. I think you can use it daily, but I use it sort of every 2 to 3 days, and especially after I've done a workout, hence why it's in my shower. I do really like it. I can't really fault it. The mask I've used twice over the course of the week, and I just get my brush and I dip it in and put it on, leave it for, I think it's 10 minutes, is it this one? And it's nice. It doesn't dry down horribly, kind of like, so it's really tightening your skin or that. Your skin looks nice afterwards. There's no sort of miracle difference where you use it and your skin is beautiful the next day or anything like that, but it doesn't aggravate. It hydrates a little bit, and it gives a really nice sort of brightened effect. So I think it's helping with a little bit of these marks and stuff like that. So yes, I like that. The two main sort of things, the things that go on your face and stay on your face, are the moisturiser and the vitamin C supercharged serum. I really like the serum. I use 2 pumps of the serum. I probably use too much of it, but a pump or 2 pumps on my hand. There you go, it's 1 to 2 pumps it says. Straight after I've washed my face, and I just smooth it all over, and I like it. There's nothing really bad that I can say about it. I did notice that it has a bit of a fragrance. The mask and the cleanser, they don't really have it, so you would be safe enough with them. The scrub, the moisturiser and the serum all have a smell. And that sounds really kind of ominous. You can't really smell it from the bottle, but you can smell it when you put it on your face. I'm just going to take a little bit out and I'm going to try and describe it. It's like an old lady perfume smell. I don't know if it's a natural ingredient in here that causes it, because I don't know I'll maybe put the ingredients in the description box for you so you can have a wee look yourself if you know a little bit more about ingredients. It doesn't seem like there is a fragrance in there that I can see, but it could have like a more complex name and it's hiding under the guise of that. There is quite a significant smell, to the point where at day 2 or day 3 I was like, I'm going to stop using this. This I could handle because this one isn't as strong. Yeah, it's not as strong at all. It's a little bit there, but you could probably use that and have no bother with it at all. But I decided to persevere because it wasn't affecting my skin. It was just my nose. My nose was offended. My skin wasn't. So I thought, do you know what? We'll just continue to use it, because normally with something like a fragrance like that, like rose is quite a heavy scent. And if they're not using proper rose essential oils, you know it's a fragrance. If you smell rose and stuff, it's quite an expensive one as well, so you normally know if it's fragrance or not. And I thought, oh no, here we go, damn, it's just going to be a problem. But I thought I'll use the rest of it, and then I thought, no, do you know what, we'll just see what happens. So I will continue to use it, obviously keeping it away from my eyes and stuff like that, and it ended up not causing me any problems. As you can see, it's actually helped improve my skin. So I would have had I not been testing this out, I'd have turned my nose up at that. So maybe give it a little bit, of time, just to see if you are sensitive to the fragrance that's in it, because like I say, you can smell it, but I don't know if it's an actual fragrance. I've either put it up on the screen how much it costs, or I will put it up now. The individual costs will be down in the description box below. I think if you don't want to buy all of the products, buy this. This is my favourite little gem, and this one I will be repurchasing. It is lovely. I really like it, and I do think that this has made the most difference. And like I say, it doesn't have the smell, and it doesn't irritate your skin at all. It just feels really nice on your skin. It does have hyaluronic acid in it though, so that probably helps with like the moisturization, but it is my favourite out of the whole bunch is this one. So yeah, I don't want to repeat myself, but I do like it. So obviously with it being sent to me, I didn't want to just go, oh yes, this is lovely, it feels really nice. I wanted to really test it out. So I hope that me doing this for a week, like I say, I think it's been slightly over a week, but a week gives you an idea and gives you a physical result. You can actually see what happened with my skin. And yeah, I will link their details down below if you want to go and check out their website. It is all made in Australia. There's a lot of really nice brands coming out of Australia, so it's really nice to see. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Obviously, if you enjoyed this video, I would love if you would give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, and hopefully I will see you guys in my next video.